Good morning, my beautiful melanated, neuromelanated family. I needed to come on this morning. It's a beautiful morning. Needed to say that first of all. Embrace this beautiful day that's upon us. And I'm grateful to be out in nature this morning, but I just wanted to take a few minutes just to reach out and give you this message. I just recently, actually early this morning, received a download, and Spirit is having me to share the message that I got in the download. Um, you know, when you go within, and I want to say always go within, and when I meant to say in a previous video, don't just trust what I say. The information that I give, always do your own research and go within and get the information because you can get it for yourself. But don't just ever just trust what I say because the information is available to everyone, not just me. And you may be able to even provide some information that I have not yet researched and received or gotten from within, from tapping in. But I did get a message this morning, and it's concerning reparations. So I did an interview. I said an interview. I did a video. I did do an interview too. That's not aired, but I did a video just the other day, and I mentioned that the topic was they never intended to pay us, and that topic is true. They were not ever planning to ever give us reparations. But I want to say this to you. This is what I received. You do know that California just passed a reparations law, and I'm not sure exactly all of the details of that law. As a matter of fact, I'm still in the process of doing some research on it so I can become more familiar with the details of it. So I'm not sure right now. I'm going to offer some opinions along with some facts in this message. And I want to say what I found that normally when California passes laws, usually other states follow. Now, because I know they weren't ever intending to give us anything, but also knowing that they are finding out that their mission to destroy us is not going to happen. We cannot be destroyed. We are actually beings that are here to stay. We don't die. We multiply. They've done all that they can do, and they're finding that they can't take us off this planet. They're just not going to ever be able to do it. So what they're doing now, the inorganic ones, is who I'm speaking of, in case you're not catching on, but they're infusing with us. The only way that they can be here is to become one with us. And so I think, this is my opinion on this topic. I believe that because they've realized that they've done all they can do, and that they can't take us out of here. Now it seems that they're considering paying us. And this is just my theory and my opinion, and it's what it looks like to me, just to piggyback off of the download that I got this morning. So if that is the case, what may come in the near future, since California has passed that law, that may trickle down to other states. And if so, what is going to be necessary is that we have done our work in our families. So I have been doing it for years. I've been researching and reaching out to elders and jotting down this information, that information. My sister went on Ancestry.com and found some information, and we've been putting all that together. Well, I would advise you guys, I'm speaking to my neuromelanated family that are from this land, and I don't need to forget to say that I hope you guys know by now that most of us in America, neuromelanated people, are of this land. We are the indigenous here. Most of us, many of us, should I say, are descendants of the Indians, who they call the American Indians. And it was our land that they took, the inorganic ones. It was our land and the slaughtering of our people that, were affected. And so they hid that information. It's another, note that I want to tell you. They hid it for years and made us think that we all came from Africa. That is not true. That is an absolute lie. Many of us, our ancestors were right here in the land of Americas, that they call Americas. I do know in my mother's lineage, her Indian lineage was in Alabama. There's a city in Alabama. And I'm just being a little cautious right now about how much I share about the details. But I have linked my mother's lineage to the state of Alabama and a city there where my great-great-grandmother, she was full-blood Indian. She was full-blood Indian, and I do know that. We've known that for years. Well, I'm just going to advise you guys to start researching your lineages here. Get with your elders, your mothers, your grandmothers, your great-grandmothers, whoever is still walking this planet. And you can even go within and try and get some information and kind of try and tie it, though, to some facts that you can prove. Because when it's all said and done, and if this happens where this law trickles down, then we're going to have to be able to prove. In my opinion, it's going to require some proving. They're not going to be happy to give us anything. First of all, you know that. But we're going to have to be able to prove some stuff. And so instead of waiting till later to start, I suggest you start right now, just in case it comes where they do try to pay us, because they know now they can't kill us off. We're not going anywhere. They know that. So it would behoove them to just go ahead and try and do what they should have did, centuries ago. And it appears that it's a high probability that they're going to try to do something. So I want to make sure that people that listen to me, that I'm connected with, and I get this information, I'm going to make sure that I deliver it and share it. I'm not going to get it and hold on to it, because that, my purpose requires me to share it. And I want you guys to know that it could very, very well become what it appears that it's becoming. So we want to be ready when and if it does. So start talking to your family members, your elders. Go in your family Bibles, your old family Bibles. Do research. Go on Ancestry.com or any other ancestry type system, and try and find as much information as you can, so that in case this does take place, you're ready. Your family is ready. And I was talking to my cousin just a few minutes ago, and I asked her for some phone numbers for some of our elders, a couple of our elders that I believe that would have a lot of the information that we need. And I did ask her to speak with some of the other elders, but not as, that are maybe around our age, and that we all come together and help in this project, so that it won't be so much on one family member, because it requires a lot of work when you're trying to they have hid so much information. They have They have they have really did a work on us. And so trying to get to the root of this situation is going to require, like I say, a lot of research. And so if we all just take a part in it and help one another, it's going to make it so much easier. Because I can tell you one thing I know about my people: if they start handing out money, you know you're going to get in line and you're going to want to know, where's my part? My great grandmama was so and so. So you know how we do. You know how we do. It's just the truth. So let's help one another so that it don't be so difficult on one or two people to try to get this information and get it all packed up in a folder, some just in case they do the right thing. So that's my message today. That's all I wanted to tell you because it's been on my heart and mind. And then I got the download, and then Spirit came to me and said, you know what? Warn your people, because I know there's so many of us out there that may not even be thinking about the possibility. But I think about it. I've been thinking about it for years, even though I know that their plans were not ever to give us what belonged to us. But just in case it does, we want to be prepared for it. So take this message, spread it throughout your families, and start gathering up documents, information. Go back as far as you can and talk to everybody and see what you can get just in case. I'm going to ask you to click like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm going to have to get off because I got a busy day. So, namaste to you, ashe, and all of that. Have a great day. Bye-bye. I love you. Bye.